These are the United States Marines, the same warriors that have served our country since 1775. This is the story of a single year in their lives, a year marked by valor and hardship. Let's start with Lieutenant General Lewis W. Walt, Commanding General of the 3rd Marine Amphibious Force in 1966. Our World War II and Korean War Marines experienced many trying days. The heat and mosquitoes of the tropics, the snow and the sub-zero temperatures of Korea. Today we find ourselves back in the tropics among the mosquitoes with the same dedicated Marines who learned long ago to endure these personal hardships to accomplish their mission. This is a story of Marines and strangers in far places, a world apart, giving voice to an anguished cry answered by these Marines. Call it Marine 66. It begins in the Caribbean with Marine Helicopter Squadron 365, moving in from the aircraft carrier Boxer to aid the Dominican Republic and Haiti, battered by Hurricane Inez. Major Kermit Dress Banning, author of HMM 365, recounts, "Our first view of the damage caused by Hurricane Inez was the southern tip of the Dominican Republic. The destruction was absolute. Buildings, trees, everything. We spent the first 3 days delivering food and evacuating injured people from remote villages. On the 4th day, the operation shifted to Haiti." Major Banning continues, "The conditions in the remote mountain villages were terrible. People were injured with no medical aid. We evacuated many, including pregnant women in dire conditions. One woman gave birth immediately after touchdown in Jacmel." Captain John Franco, a pilot training officer, recalls, "The destruction was total. Ignorance of even the simplest first aid hampered our efforts. We flew about 450 hours in 6 days. Exhausting, but worth it. A lady from the Dominican Republic told us, 'We used to say and mean Yankee go home. Now we say and mean welcome Yankee.'" Fast forward to Vietnam, where the 5th Marine Division reactivated for the first time since World War II. Intensive training at Camp Pendleton prepared them for deployment to Vietnam. The men embarked, crossing the international date line, ready for action. Their first major contact came in a pre-dawn attack by a battalion of North Vietnamese troops against a well-prepared Marine position. At dawn, the enemy's costly error was clear. 65 enemy troops lay dead or wounded, abandoned by their fleeing comrades. In 1966, for the first time since World War II, Marine 66 included combat artists. Marine Reserve Captain John Dyer of Boston packed his paintbrushes and his pistol, he said. "This country is beautiful, an inspiration to anyone with an artistic eye. I'd like to come back someday without a .45 on my hip." The Marines' efforts extended beyond the battlefield. Civic actions in Vietnam demonstrated American care. In Hoa Can Children's Hospital, Lieutenant Commander John A. Cornebuck directed efforts to provide medical aid to thousands of children. The year concluded with major operations like Hastings and Prairie, smashing enemy plans and demonstrating that Marines were more than a match for the enemy. In the words of President Lyndon B. Johnson, who presented the Medal of Honor to Sergeant Robert E. O'Malley, "Men like these deserve our highest honor. Their cause is just. Their bravery is unmatched." This is Marine 66, the same gallant, dedicated men who have served their country since 1775 and will continue to do so until the end of time.